what is up, chat? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back into the stream. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I had a good Thanksgiving weekend. I hope everyone had the same. Everyone's doing okay? I know I have to like change up my stream setup. I literally have like unopened boxes of things that I need to do, but I just have not because I'm just like being lazy about it, and I know that I shouldn't be lazy about it. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I promise you guys we will do it sometime, either today. There is no tomorrow, there is today. And yeah, we're gonna do some more egging on today. Hopefully you guys have been. I've just been enjoying it. I know it's like, it's I don't know, maybe it's a weird game, but I've definitely been enjoying, so I kind of wanted to continue. So that's what we're doing. We're still at the factory. I think there are a bunch of different like things that we still need to go through. Hopefully, but I did see that that people, like, I did see the speed run for this a little bit, you know? So I don't know if that's cheating to some extent, but I think it's okay. I think it's alright. Because I only saw the speedrun up until the point that I'm at. So I did discover a couple new shortcuts, but I don't even think that I would use those shortcuts that I found. There is one, maybe, that I would use. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm just curious how everyone's doing. I had, like, another Friendsgiving, but with family, yesterday. That was really fun. Courtesy of Umair. It was fun, though. And we played this game that I haven't played before, called Liar. It's kind of like a mix between Heads Up and like Mafia, I guess, or Imposter, or like something like that. And it was really fun. But I think it's better with like smaller groups of people, as opposed to I think it's better with smaller groups of people, as opposed to, oh, there's like a little, I just noticed that. As opposed to, like, we had 16 people yesterday, and it just seemed like the problem with playing that with too many people is that it, let me do this. The problem with playing it with too many people Okay, here we go. Alright. Is that we weren't allowing people to like take multiple to take multiple turns, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And so we had to try to figure out the liar within like a couple of just one word, which is really hard to do, because also, especially if someone is kind of bad at playing the game, that's the thing. Like sometimes, like you don't know if someone's bad at playing the game or if someone is genuinely trying to like deceive you, I guess. Oops. So that's like, I guess, part of the game, but okay. Oh god, okay. I'm here. Okay, let's restart. Let's restart. But yeah, like there was, and then also, I think there was no way when you were playing with 16 people, like if you had, what we should have done was made it like more Mafia-esque, where there was multiple rounds of voting, as opposed to like we were trying to bink the Mafia from the first round. And I think that kind of made things even harder. Oh my god. This is so hard. Why is this so hard? I think it's just because of the camera movement is kind of hard.
Ooh.
Okay.
Remember, it's okay if you want to take a rest.
I just started, bro. No need to take a rest yet. I do like this portion because it's not actually that hard, but it does feel hard. And that's good. Okay, I say that as I'm failing. But I promise I can do this. I promise I can do this. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. And this is like just a double jump, I think. Oh no. Oh god. Oh lord. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. But yeah, I'm curious if you guys have like games that you guys like to play during like Thanksgiving and stuff. Normally we play, I think my favorite like party game like that is this game called Codenames, because I think it doesn't take a lot to understand, and it doesn't take a lot to understand, basically. And it's more just about word association, and the only people who really know, who need to know how to play, are the people giving clues, I feel like. Because, and so it's much easier to have fun with a larger group of people, as opposed to, especially with people who are immigrants and immigrant families. I just feel like sometimes I don't know why. I imagine that they had games like this, like growing up. Like I don't know what what boomers did. Like what boomer what is it called? Immigrants did. But it's like, it seems like they just did nothing, which just that's not true. You know, obviously, they must have done something. But like, what it sounds like when they tell us stories is like all they did was like work, which is like, you know, it's just not true. Okay, I know it's true. I know it's propaganda. Okay, not. I think I saw this already. Oh no, is this an old stream? No, you. Hey, how's it going, Sparhawk? This is not an old stream, okay? This is the new stream. It's just sometimes the egg falls. Is that a problem for you? You never fall, okay? Some people fall, but we get back up. That's the whole point of the game, okay? It took me. That is life. That is life. Yeah, but I was explaining the life game that we were playing. Words of Wisdom, absolutely. That is my why people tune into this stream. Usually for my many decades of advice. I am 30 years old now, so you know I have a lot of wisdom to impart to the youth. But I was wondering, like, I don't know why it's so difficult for, it seems like, for like the adult generation to like understand like what I would consider to be like simple games, like the Liar's game that we were playing, pretty much. Oh no. Like I feel like it's like even Mafia and even let's see. Yeah, just those games, it just seems, wait, is there a shortcut here? Let's see. Let's see if there is a shortcut here. Okay. There was, but it seemed like that shortcut was kind of tough. So I'm just gonna go the way that I know. Okay? I'm sorry. But yeah, like that's why I like Codenames, and I like Pictionary. I think Pictionary is a really good game for like all ages and stuff. But I think like boomers, immigrant boomers, like I don't know, they like talk about like maybe Carom board, but I like they must have played games, right? Like they must have played games like inside sometimes. But I've never heard of a game that they have like suggested. I guess there's like Antakshari, which is a pretty classic, like whatever game for Desi parents and stuff. Let's do this. I learned a new skip. I'll show you. That wasn't it. That wasn't the skip. I will assure you, but whatever. I'll show you.
You will get back up, but please don't push too hard.
Wait, what is the? There is like a. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it because I think there is a way for me to like get back up here without having to go the long way. But we'll never come back here again, right? So, oh no, oh no. Okay, wait. I'm gonna save this. Okay, all right. Oh no! Stop! God, that was
you. You know that some birds migrate every year, traveling thousands of miles. I've always wondered how they know which direction to fly.
Why
Maybe
does this happen to me?
They don't know where to go and only make it by pure chance. But then, the next time they have a clearer idea of the path they need to take and what it takes to get there. I think you're just like those birds. A lot of things are hard when you attempt them for the first time. But you learn.
This is not my first time.
They can become routine.
How far did I fall? I did fall to the top of the last level, so it's not horrible, okay? But this is not my first time. I just think there's like 4 levels and I'm on level 1 and I want to beat this game. but I don't want to use cheats. There's like cheats where you can do a double jump. I don't even want to be sad. I don't even want to be sad. Because the game wins. The game wins if I'm sad, okay? I just have to... Oh my god. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Because I'm getting better each run. That is true. Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay. But is it really worth... Is it really worth 12 hours? Okay, that's the question. Aren't there other games out there who... I don't even think anyone's playing this game anymore. Okay, let's look. Let's look how many people are playing this game right now. Okay? Because this is crazy. I'm like literally this close to quitting. I was very excited that okay, let's see. So I'm on the first page. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I know I'm on the first page. Right? Where am I? I gotta be on the first page. You're telling me a 0? Okay, see? I got above this 0 viewer. Okay. So, this is us. And there's currently, I guess, Distortion 2 is the only one. This game is kind of hard. It is very hard. Let's see where Distortion 2 is. Because I think he's like a real... Okay, he's way... I've never seen this. I've never seen this. Oh, God. This is crazy. This is crazy. I want this to end. That's all. That's all. But it's fine. Well, if we can just... I just want to finish the factory. I wonder how long... I want to know. I want to know how long it takes for most people to finish this game, actually. Because... Okay. Okay. How long does it take to beat egging on? Okay. Okay. The main story on standard difficulty is approximately 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours? That's crazy. I'm on 12 hours. Oh no. That's not good. This is not good. This is fake. This is fake news. Average is 4 hours? Oh my god. Oh, who is doing this? Who is taking... The slowest is 8 hours and 50 minutes. That's not even... That's not... That's insane. That's insane. Okay, I want to see... Okay, egging on. Hard. Okay? If you're struggling with egging on... I've played pretty much every Souls-like, finished Doom 2016 and Doom Dark Ages and Ninja Gaiden 2 at the hardest difficulty. And yet this game is no joke, the hardest game I've ever played in my life. I was stuck at the roof section for the game for 5 hours. So that's... I don't feel as bad. I was stuck on the roof section for 7 hours. Oh my god. Oh god. What is... I think I want to... Okay, I want to look at achievements, okay? Because... I want to look at achievements because I think that will give me a better understanding. Because also, like, the only people who get to the top, I feel like they're also... I'm gonna look at the achievements really quickly, actually. Let's go just chatting. And then we'll go open Steam. It is... Yeah, I'm so... This is... It's just too much at some point. At some point, it has to be... It has to be too much. I don't know why. End task. Sometimes my Steam, it doesn't launch properly. So I have to do that. And then library, egging on, and let's look at achievements. How do I look at achievements? Let's put on achievements for a second. Okay. Vote Aeon for best game you suck at. Yes. Okay, you've unlocked 9 out of 36. Okay. Okay. Global achievements. Okay, so percent of players. Oh, I only. Okay, I can. Oh wow, this is too loud. It's too much. Too much. What about this?
Hello.
Okay, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't go crazy, this song. Okay. My achievements. Will it hatch? Displace a would-be life and take its cradle? Okay. Roll against the machine, reach the factory. Egg and George. Spend 3 hours. Yes. Everybody falls. At least. Okay. 3 meters in a single fall. That's fair. I feel like 33% is kind of low, honestly. I feel like it's probably more. It's just like the people who don't play, right? I'm not just coping here. Tip jump king. Okay, that has to be. So look at this. 30% of people don't jump from the tip 10 dozen times. That's like impossible. You just stopped playing the game. They see me rolling. Yeah, so 30% of people just like didn't finish the game. Okay, let's see global achievements. I want to see Wobbly doesn't deliver, else I'm egging on. Unlock all shells. On egging on. Get to the very top within an hour on egging on difficulty. What difficulty am I on? I'm curious. Is there like a... Can I do the easy? Easy? Break the bell. What about just finishing the game? Self-made. Get to the very top on egging on difficulty. So 1% of people, 1% of people I think have finished the game, right? Get to the very top. Is that right? In the pool game? I didn't even know there was a pool game.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Finish the game in the frying pan, free the sparrow, crack the code, first score a goal, bring me there. So, let me see. I just want to see how many people finish egging on. Because I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Okay, the number of players who have completing is extremely low, with only a small fraction reaching the end, according to How Long to Beat. Only 0.68 players have reached the level after the factory. And the game's completionist mode has not been completed by a significant... Okay, alright, I feel better. Or egging are hard, yeah. Extra hard, yeah. Oh my god, I don't know if I should continue or if I should just... I don't know, this is crazy. Ugh. As much as signing Game Pass, as much as it make me rage, it's very addicting. Funny egg game. It's not. It's a brutally difficult game. Yeah, it did. When I looked at the trailer, it was just like, oh, fun egg game. No, we must find out what happens. We believe in you, egg. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine. I didn't drop too far, I think. I think I'm still okay. So let's do it. Let's do it. We can do it. I don't know. I don't know. I want to play something else. I want to play something else. Okay. I'm going to like beat the factory and that should put me in the top 1%, right? Can I see change profile? Okay. Is there an easy? Okay, easy. I want difficulty easy. Custom? Checkpoints, drone assisted? Yes, I want drone assisted. Was this not drone assisted? I want drone assisted. Where's my checkpoints? Special shells on, drone assisted. Yeah, I don't see any checkpoints in my game, okay? Did I just choose the worst? Okay. I think I just, you know what I did? I think in egging on, there's no drone assisted. Again, intended egging on difficult, no checkpoints or game altering eggshells. Oh. See, the people on Reddit, they're playing with the, I think they're playing with the checkpoints, number 1, which I definitely should have turned on. I just thought this would be a fun, cute game. Alright, here we go. We can do this. We can do this. Alright. Back to the grindstone. Alright. It's okay. It's alright. This is not bad. Like, this is the top of the roost. So, in terms of, like, just getting back to where I was, it should be okay. I'm just glad that I didn't fall all the way back down, because if I fall down to below the tire, it would be sad. It'd actually be sad. Okay. But I am curious, do you know, like, speaking of what I was talking about before, this whole catastrophe, oh my god, I feel so upset, because the only reason why I was there was because I was looking for a shortcut. And that's what I get for looking for a shortcut. I shouldn't look for a shortcut. I just have to do it. I just have to do it the old-fashioned way. You know what's also crazy is that, so like the whole point of doing this game, or any game really, or any video, is any live stream, is eventually I'm going to be making these into YouTube videos, I imagine, or I hope. But there's like no reason. There's just no, like, what am I gonna condense a 12-hour playthrough? Like, I probably, like, for a 10-minute video? Like, oh my god. It's crazy. But maybe I'll make it into parts. So at least I'm back. At least I'm back to, like, this wasn't too bad. It was more mentally hurtful than anything. But now I'm back. And no, okay, shortcuts are, unless the shortcut is like easy, I don't want it. Okay? I want easy shortcuts, low risk, high reward. Or low risk, low reward is actually, that's my motto, okay? I don't want, because I fell through that hole and I just didn't know there was a hole there, essentially. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. But they said something else. He said something about the rooster. So, like, I think we're chasing a rooster. That's like that's the game. Because the narrator keeps talking about this rooster. And how, like, oh, the rooster was here too. Okay. Here we go. But I'll show you the one shortcut that I did find that is worth it, I think. There we go. That's a little shortcut. Even though it's not, but it's fine. No, it is. And the long way in that situation is riskier. And that was the first time that I fell. Alright, locked in. Locked in. Okay, look at this shortcut. Look at this shortcut I'm about to show you. Boom! Oh, whoops. Oops. Okay. Well, hopefully you saw the... Well, I mean, that's the intended shortcut anyway. But I'll...
wish I knew how to help you more.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. We can do this. There's no way. 4 hours is insane. To say that this game was like it's going to be beaten in 4 hours. I take offense to that, okay? It's impossible. It must be. It's not because I'm bad at games. I promise. Okay. Alright, here we go. At least this... You know what? I am getting better. I am getting better. And even though this is all for like a 10-minute YouTube video, you know what? It's about the friends we made along the way, right? Alright, here we go. I hate this shortcut already. I tried. I've been trying. Okay, let's see. Can I do it like this? No. Here. There has to be a way. I feel like this is the shortcut, right? What if I do it like this? No. Alright, no shortcuts. No shortcuts. Oh my god. I'm grateful though. I am grateful that I didn't go all the way back down. But like other than Carom board, so going back to that other thing that I was talking about in terms of like immigrant boomers not having games that they play, like the only game that I've heard them talk about is Antakshari, which is kind of like, I think how you play is that you just sing a song and then the last word of the song that you... I don't know. It's like something like you have to take the last word. I don't know. It's like the last word. The first letter of the last word of the song that you're singing has to be the first letter of the new song that you're singing, which is, I think, a game that like is kind of similar to an American game I've seen on TikTok, pretty much. I wonder how far Squeaks got. Because if, like, you know, I mean, I imagine that like Squeaks and Ludwig, who are like the two main streamers that I watch, I imagine that they're not actually good at games because I see them fail so often, and then I'm just like, oh, they're not actually good. But then if they got further than me, like, I guess it is possible. It is possible then that they're actually good. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Here we go, we're locked in. Yeah, maybe I should have. I'm waiting for moon rats, honestly, so that I can play Five Nights at Freddy's. No. We can do this. We need to at least finish the factory. Okay. What is this? What kind of, like, this doesn't do anything. Okay? This is not, these are just spatulas on a windmill. Oh. Alright. Keep it going. And I think the world record is 15 minutes, which is just crazy, because I think it would take me 15 minutes just to finish the first level. Even at this, like, a good run for me would be 15 minutes just for the first level. So it's just crazy. Okay, just go straight through, and then we don't need to, like, speed run this. Make the first jump and get here. And then damn it. I don't even think. Hold. God damn it. Alright. It's okay. It's alright. What else? What else? I also went out for the other thing that I think true rad heads would know about is that the true rad heads, they know that I started pretty much as a fitness channel, because I was gonna do mostly workouts and, like, take everyone along the fitness journey and whatever. And I have been progressing in my fitness goals, which is great. And I still plan on doing some fitness content in the future. So it's definitely not, like, fully gone. But I think one thing that has been bothering me is that I was doing my upper workout the other day, and like, I hurt my shoulder, and it's just so annoying because, like, I know that I could lift like a certain amount of weight even with my hurt shoulder, but I just don't want to like risk it, pretty much. Because if you risk it, then you're just gonna, I mean, I feel like I just don't want to risk making it worse, essentially, is the whole thing. But it's like when I'm doing my shoulder exercises or when I'm doing my like chest exercises, which both would use like shoulder muscles, it doesn't hurt, but it'll hurt randomly when I'm just like shrugging my shoulders or something like that. So I just don't really understand it. Oh my god, that was perfect. Alright, how about we just lock in and we don't be mindless. We're not mindless with our movements. We're mindful with our movements. How about that? That's a good idea, huh? Look at that. When you're mindful with your movements. That's what happens. Okay. 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 Nice. Let's just go this way. Feel like this way. It's a little bit lame, but I feel like this is also just as doable. Okay. No. I want to go up. I want to go up. I want to go up. Okay, that's fine.
Better than this.
I do deserve better than this, thank you very much. Okay, do not fall into a hole here. Okay, that's fine. As long as we're not falling into that secret hole, I'm okay with that. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I should just like... The thing that's difficult is like, do you just work through the pain? Or do you just rest? Okay. Nice. Okay, this is fine. Oh god. Okay, so see, this is the hole that I fell through. And I don't want to go through that hole. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I am also pleasantly surprised, I will tell you guys, that there has been a decent amount of snow in Chicago this weekend. I thought that, like, global warming had, I don't know, negated snow for the rest of my lifetime. Like, it just didn't exist. But thankfully, there is actually snow in Chicago this so far, this weekend at least, which is kind of cool. I mean, to see, because I feel like growing up, like I used to go to a private school, and like our school, it was a private school, but it was a little bit kind of janky as well. So instead of having classes indoors, we would have like trailers, and in the trailers we would have our classes. So like, not us, but like someone, I guess the janitor or who else, whatever, they would shovel our hallways. If that makes sense. It's kind of funny to say, but yeah, like we didn't really have hallways per se. We had because they were just like trailers, and those trailers were rented out, and they were like made into classrooms with like chairs and whatever, and a carpet, and they had heating, which was nice, I guess, for us. Which was nice, but it barely. I honestly, it was colder in those things. But good times. And in any case, so in this private school, like between our classrooms were like piles and piles of snow, pretty much. And so, personally, I really like winter as a like season. And I know that people always like give winter such a bad rap, but I think as long as you're like not dumb about driving and you're not trying to go fast, like you should be okay. But I know some people just are bad at driving, and I think that's the main thing, is that if you're bad at driving, yes, you are screwed. But if you're not bad at driving, I feel like the only thing about like driving is that you cannot no, oh my god. That was horrible. That would have been horrible. Okay, but I think the only thing about driving with in Chicago when it's like snowing is that you just have to slow down, like in the corners. I cannot imagine. I can't tell you how many people, just even yesterday while I was driving, like I saw people like. It's fine. Honestly, I'm okay if you're speeding through the straights, okay? But if you're speeding through corners, like that's where like the accidents happen, okay? And I'm seeing people like trying to pull off like normal turns when it's snowing. And it's crazy how bad people get driving, like when they've lived in Chicago their entire lives. And it's like they're acting like it's their first time ever driving in snow. I also want to say, I feel like insurance is like, there needs to be like separate insurance for people who can't drive in snow, and for the people who can. Because I think one of my cousins, she was like driving in snow, and it was like completely her fault, okay? She just got like, I don't know what happened. I think she was turning like in an intersection, and then she was in the middle of an intersection and just like skid, I think, in the middle of the intersection, and she caused like a 10 car pile up or whatever, like and like you have to like, and then they just like nothing, just the insurance paid for everything, and it was just like not a big deal and whatever, which is cool, I guess, you know, that it came through like that for my cousin. But I was just like, that is crazy that she's just like allowed to exist. Like you need to, like, I feel like at some point you have to be like, either your insurance, like, does my insurance go up if I'm part of that pileup just as much as hers? Because I don't think like they made her to be at fault, which is like, I don't know if that's just like female privilege. Okay. Maybe that's female privilege, if there is female privilege, okay? But where the officer doesn't charge you or whatever, because there is like an at-fault party, right? In most accidents, I think. But I guess that's only for the insurance to know. So maybe that's different. Maybe it's different. Okay, let me lock in here. Okay. It's fine. Just the gunner user. Hey, dude. Hey, how's it going? Loving your stream. Love to have you, man. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm down. I am down. Will do, man. But you know, what do you do? I guess it would be nice to know what kind of games you play. I have to be careful, I think, because there's a lot of bots, and I 99% think you're a bot, to be honest. But on the off chance that you are a real person, I would love to play, but I just have to be careful. So that's why I'm asking you what you do, what you play, and all of that stuff. Ay. How long is the factory is a great question. But I feel like I was near the top. So, and I feel like, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble getting back there. But I feel like it's relatively easy. So I just wanna, maybe I just need to be very like methodical about this as opposed to just going crazy. I think this, you just have to pre-fire. Okay. Alright, I don't know why this is getting so difficult for me. It's like I haven't played this section before. Is there a way for me to, like, I don't know, go this way? Doesn't seem like it, I imagine. That's awesome. Nice. 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 Okay, I don't know why this spatula portion, usually it wasn't, like, I was doing so good at it. And then now it's like, now it's just impossible for me. There we go. Okay, now we do this section, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Okay. That's...
I just wish I knew how to help you more.
This is crazy. Okay. I feel like I've committed to this. You can't stop after 12 hours, right? Oh my god. Maybe the fact that I'm going for this shortcut, even though I think it's like, it looks like an easy shortcut, maybe it's not. Maybe that's the truth. Okay, maybe it's a really hard shortcut. And I'm kind of baller just for even going for it. Hmm. Oh my god. I'm seeing like people play Minecraft, and I'm actually like I've been watching Ludwig's like Minecraft stuff. Expedition 33 does not look like my kind of game, to be honest. I think Minecraft looks like my kind of game. I don't know. But here we go. Whew. At least that is a satisfying jump to make. And you know, they say that it's like more satisfying when you finally do beat it. And I kind of believe that. It'll be more satisfying for me when I do beat this game. Because I will. You know what? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I don't know why I'm trying to do that fancy. It's the fancy method. Okay, I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble, but I feel like... Is it worth it? Is the question. Like, is it worth the... Let's just go the normal way first and see if it's worth the time save. Because it might not be worth the time save. Because, yeah, it's definitely not worth the time save, and I don't know why I was doing it that way. For, like, because that was the world record, like, time save. And it's not worth it. It wasn't worth it. Because the other way is just way easier. That should have gripped. That should have gripped. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, where am I? I'm on a random... Okay, let's do it this way. Oh, oh. Okay. You know, no, I'm not okay. I would really appreciate some, like, positive words of encouragement, narrator. You know, I said that, you know, I started this stream, like, because I was just like, you know what, I want to do a cozy game, something that doesn't make me rage. And I think I'm going back on... The vibes are atrocious. It's crazy. You know what? I don't need Japanese lo-fi, I need Minecraft music. I need Minecraft music to get me through this. Alright. And you know what? And you guys can let me know, okay, if this is, just let me know if it's getting too loud on the microphone. But hopefully it isn't. I just want to play it off. Play off my speakers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really picking up on the on the speakers. Hopefully it's not going too badly. Because my my ears were getting itchy, which, I mean, sounds dumb, but honestly, at this point, any little thing to make my life better is worth it. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to... So high. I was so high. Just like so... I was so excited to be living life in this realm. And now I'm back here, and now it's like so difficult to just get back to where I was. But I think I just haven't been locked in. I think like that was locked in. Okay, you know what? I'm locked in. I think I'm locked in. I think just that jump was like so tough. And I also think, you know what? Because I've been playing in like 1 hour and hour and a half segments, like I think that's been part of the issue almost. Because like I feel like my skills get better. Let's see, can I do something here? Do some parkour? That would be nice. Because my skills get better as like the time goes on. Okay, so what we're gonna do okay, that's okay. I know this is a shortcut, and I shouldn't probably be going for... No. They land for the... Yes, land here. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright.
I just wish I knew how to help you more.
Okay. That's alright. Wow. The amount of times that I've fallen is quite insane. Alright. But I'm back. As long as I can get back to the factory. I mean, I feel like maybe I don't. No, but that shortcut is worth it. I think that shortcut is worth it, but maybe instead of going right side or left side, I go right side. I think that's probably the move. Okay. Instead of going, just instead of going left side, we go right side. Because, when I think I also have to like make sure that I'm fixing my perspective. Because if I'm not in the perspective of going forward, I feel like I'm just better when I'm in that perspective. So many broken eggs. Okay, look. Because I know, it's like almost like when I'm not in that perspective, I'm like pretty much in guesswork mode. But when I am in that perspective, I can tell whether or not I am going to hit a tip or if I'm going to hit an oblong. And I knew I was going to hit a tip that time, but I thought I needed a tip because I was just in like the flow of things. Here we go. This is it. This is the run. Okay, well, the next one is... Next one is the run. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,004. Okay. All right. Know that I'm supposed to like keep talking even if there's no chat, which is where I'm at right now, but I feel like just like, I don't know, what is there to say? What's there left to say? You know. There's bots on Twitch, at least. We can talk about that, maybe. Talk about bots on Twitch. And whether or not it's worth me. I just don't think it's worth, especially to like, you know, I think it is potentially, because a lot of the bigger creators, like the FaZe members and stuff like that, they were botting their views. And they had like maybe, whatever, they had like big followings, but they like were botting their views into the thousands, which is like good for deliverables, for ads, and stuff like that. But like, if you have 0 viewers, I don't think it's as good, because like, the difference between 1,000 viewers and like 10,000 viewers is way different than like 1 viewer or 0 viewers, and even like 20 viewers. Like the difference between that is like night and day. Like, I mean, I think because 20, like even 5 chatters that are okay, so this was what I was saying. Like I should just go to the right side as opposed to the left. So that there. That's the shortcut, and that is, I think, gonna be okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's alright.
Egg, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Not okay. But I will make it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Does that make sense though? Like, because if you have like even 50 viewers to just talk through things and whatever, I don't get it. Oh no. It's like, it's just different. It's just different. It just is. This is a in the mind stream. I'm like wondering if I should even upload it because oof. But this will be good. And then wondering if I should exercise my lower today. I should just like do some glitch. Oof. Okay. Go. Okay, we're locked in. Okay, we'll make this one cycle. Beautiful. Not gonna stop. Alright. Good. Oh, there you go. That's why. Because I'm not even showing my stream. Oh no. Alright, well, that's it, guys. I'm not even showing my game capture. It is what it is. Sometimes these are the streams. I'm just like, I think I have to keep OBS on the right as opposed to my Twitch. You know, because at least on Twitch, then I can on the OBS I can see both chat and my stream at the same time. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's try keyboard and mouse. Let's see how I do with keyboard and mouse. I mean, seems okay, but I think I just like. It's definitely way more sensitive. Yeah. Especially like moving the camera is way more sensitive. Which I think would be because this is me. And I'm still don't have this up, so I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm doing some rookie mistakes, but I guess I am a rookie, huh? That's okay. But I think I'm almost done playing this game. I think this game can win. I think I'm a old enough man to say that. Yeah, yes.
Take a break for a couple of minutes. We have to throw the garbage.
Anyway, I think, unless this is back by popular demand, I honestly think I'm done. I think I can't do this anymore. And this game, you know what? It's too like rage-inducing. I'm happy to be not. I'm happy to maintain my sanity. I don't know, like, if MZ Silent or what is it called, Moonrats or Sparhawk or whatever, people that watch me, the couple of people who watch me, if they want me to continue, in which case maybe, I guess, maybe. But oh my god, I'm so. I cannot. It's just, I am, let me show you. Continue. I'm 12 hours, almost 13 hours in, and I am still on this section, which I guess is fine, you know, like, it's something like less than 1% of people finish this game. And it's just, I think it's a fun game. It is a fun game. I don't know if fun's the right word. Okay, actually, I think it's a game. And I feel like there's like, I understand the mechanics. It's like, I can't do what I want to do. And that's part of the issue. It's like, I know what I want to do, but it's just too hard for me to do it. So I think for now, this is goodbye, and yeah, but I appreciate you guys coming in to the stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and I'll probably be playing like Five Nights at Freddy's or something next time. So this is enough to make 12 hours and 50 minutes is enough to make a video of me just breaking down. So that's that. I guess I could do the retro, egg or whatever, but I don't know if that's even worth it either. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah. In any case, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.